I joined the Think Again program because I wanted to take control of my thoughts and shift the way I thought about myself and learn how and gain the tools necessary to be able to do that and have the motivation to do that. I've learned some of the root causes of some of my insecurities, and I've confronted them. And now I'm learning how to move past them and still accept myself and love myself and grow from them. I'm starting to accept myself more and all of my insecurities that I thought were like the worst parts of me. I'm learning that they're not, and that I can make the life I want and the vision for myself that I want, and that it's all in my control and I can just keep changing the story to fit whatever feels best for me. I'm learning that I'm completely in control. The coaches are great. They picked up on things that if I wasn't being completely honest with myself, even if it wasn't intentional, but if I wasn't getting to the deep stuff, deep-seated stuff, and I was kind of on the surface and I couldn't even realize it, they were very quick to pick it up and tell me that they were feeling that there was more, and they would push me and challenge me, but in a loving way, which is exactly, I think, what someone who's working on themselves needs, the tough, honest love. And they gave that. I don't think there's a quote. I think it's just the actual title of the course, the Think Again. I think it just perfectly encapsulates the power of writing your own story. So I don't think it's technically the quote, but the takeaway phrase that I have is Think Again. I do think other Gen Z people should take the course because, especially now in a world of social media, I think that my generation has a lot more insecurities, but we're also a lot less willing to talk about them because we feel like we have to put on this perfect show because of the way social media looks and that everyone else seems like they're doing fine. So we think that we're supposed to be doing fine. And I think a lot of times we don't confront what's really going on. And so I think that this is a good course for my generation to take, especially because we're going to be the future leaders. And with everything going on in the world, it's important that we have people who are of sound mind and peaceful with themselves so that they can be the change makers. So yes, very much. I think that the benefit of having lifetime access is that because self-love is a journey, it's not a straight line. And so I think whenever I kind of stray from the path of self-acceptance and forget how to write my own story or I lose motivation, I can go back and remember and rewatch the videos and remember that this journey, I'm not alone. A lot of people are going through it, and then just regain that motivation. I'm very thankful for my experience. I think that I learned a lot. I learned a lot more about myself, and I also was able to validate the stuff I thought about myself, and I think that now I have even more motivation to get back on track with my affirmations, and I have more concrete evidence that changing your story does work because of all the case stories. And so I just have a lot more motivation. So I'm very thankful for the course for giving me that motivation again and making me realize that I can get back on track and continue my journey.
Audio Jungle.